Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our, yes, it is the 8th morning show. I was wrong last week. I went home and counted. Two inappropriate middle-aged white women, formerly known as Marlene and Staci. That's who we are. And you can visit our Facebook page by looking for the number 2 inappropriate middle-aged white women. And this is the Inappropriate Morning Show with Marlene and Staci.
Perfect.
So welcome. We would like to welcome our special guest, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for being here today and every day, as you always are. We know we can count on you to be here.
Absolutely.
And our wine, look, we're just chugging right along. Our morning beverage is from Rex Goliath. It's the same as last week, yes, because we haven't drank it all yet. So
see, we don't drink it all.
Not enough, apparently. We need to drink more. Here, cheers.
Cheers. Morning.
Right. In my morning beverage mug,
I like that one.
Container.
That is going to be perfect for today.
This is the Christmas one.
Just so you know.
Last time I brought this, you said it was perfect.
Well, it's perfect again.
Although I have 2 that are like this, and one has red on the inside and one has green. I don't know which one I brought last time.
It'd be inappropriate if it had pink on the inside. Or
black.
That would really be bad.
That would be bad. We talked about YouTube or Facebook this morning. We are at 123 likes. We're still we're still kind of just sticking there, and I think it's because we don't have a lot of interaction with our page, and we're going to work on that.
We are.
We're a young group just forming, and
I like that.
We also have lives outside of this. I know that's hard to believe, but our YouTube videos, we've had 315 video views.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
and it wasn't me doing it 10 times in a row.
Yeah, no, I think those are unique views. Although I don't really know.
That would be pretty cool. You know, they should have a way to keep track of that.
Well, I'm sure our marketing or publicity person or something could figure that out.
I could.
Oh, is that you?
Oh, that's me.
Just saying.
My job.
Is that your job?
That's my
right.
job.
Get on it, woman.
Okay, I will.
News for this morning. Oh, I didn't have any birthdays. There was one. I don't know. Sometimes there's birthdays and sometimes there's not, and I just didn't see anyone. There was one, but I didn't know who it was, and so I probably figured you didn't know who it was either.
Oh, yeah.
But I figured I'd just take these are just like snippets because I didn't really find anything in particular. But it all comes from the Our Region section, the business section today. Gas prices are dropping. Woohoo! Yesterday I paid $3.50-something. And it was awesome because they've been up to $400.
Yes, we're in California. I don't know where they come up with the national average is $2.81.
Yeah, no, but that's good because in the Sacramento region, it's dropped in the last 2 weeks an average of 25 cents.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so and it's going to come down even further. And there was something else in the paper that said that it's because of the election year.
Of course.
But I also heard something about the strife in Spain. That's why it's going down as well because the demand is dropping.
Did I tell you about Spain?
No.
They're headed on the road towards Greece.
Oh, yeah.
That's not good.
No, it's not good. Another thing, Facebook is ticking people off again. I'm glad I didn't buy stock in Facebook. But now everyone has a new Facebook email address. So your old email address is no longer there. It's been replaced by a Facebook email address, which you can change, but nobody really has known about it. And I thought this was really interesting. There's an AIDS test, drugstore test. If you look at this picture right here, what's that look like? Looks like a pregnancy tester.
It does.
Yeah, you go into a pharmacy, they swab you, and they tell you if you have AIDS or not.
Okay.
It's at like 17 places nationally, and they're going to create more of them. They're going to teach the pharmacy people how to give bad news that you have AIDS.
Oh, you know what? I bet you they're going to have a sound booth like they do for the Miss America pageants.
Number 21, congratulations! You're a queen! Number 22, come see us. And then you're the guy walking up.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
How are they going to manage that?
I don't know. Maybe they'll give you a pager when your pager goes off.
We're used to that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's not for dinner.
Yeah. Oops. But then on a serious note, if you are positive, if it shows positive, they send you to a clinic to get it verified that it's positive, to get a blood work done and to go look at it. Because there's like 1 million and something people with AIDS, and 20% of people with AIDS or the HIV virus don't even know they have it.
Wow.
Yeah, and they're trying to get younger people tested because there's a lot of carriers, and so if you can become aware that you know that you have it, then you can stop it from spreading.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so if you don't know that you have it, you
How
can't stop
come
it
they
from
didn't
spreading.
do this with, STDs?
This is an STD.
Well, I know.
And I don't think there's been an STD that's been
you can
deadly.
die from this.
Yeah, this has been really deadly.
Yeah.
So, although they have a lot of drugs out there to help people live a longer, more regular life.
Absolutely.
So,
and it doesn't have to be a death sentence if you have the first stages.
Not. Look what I have. A new sign for Marlene's Minute. I took out the manic because I don't really know what, you're not always manic. Just sometimes. And whenever we feel that, we'll just go ahead and write it in with our nifty
pen
writing.
Cool. I like that.
Thank you.
Is it me already?
It is you.
Oh
already.
my gosh, this is coming on way too strong. I mean, too fast.
Well, too strong or too fast? Have another drink.
Both. Okay.
Chug, chug, chug.
I don't even know if I'm ready. Okay. I'm ready.
All
right.
You're ready. You're ready.
I got a theme.
Theme.
Yep.
You know how she is with her themes.
My theme this week, inconvenience.
Okay.
Okay?
Inconvenience.
Keep that in mind. Okay, here we go.
Inconvenience me, sister.
Yep. Well, I was reading the paper.
Okay.
I know that's your job, but
no,
I was
okay.
reading
You
the
can
paper.
read too.
And then...
It's all right.
Oh, wait. No, I wasn't reading the paper. I saw it on TV. Sorry.
We were so close. So close to progress.
I saw it on TV, and I was watching something, and I saw this ad for, my holiday's coming up, right? Not July 4th. Independence Day?
Independence Day.
Yeah. And you know what? This is what it was. It was saying that a local town, which, you know what? It was on TV. I'm gonna call him out.
Okay.
Should I call him out?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to call him out. Rockland.
Okay.
Rockland is going to celebrate on June 30th.
What?
Oh, I'm so glad you react. That's why we're partners. Because that's what I did. That's what I did. Thank you very much. Now, all I can think about, June 30th. Okay, that is just like another day. I think it has to be like some distant family member's birthday. But it is not Independence Day. So I thought, what? It's not convenient for the people? Huh? Not convenient to have...
That was not the day that our forefathers wrote on the Declaration of Independence. It was not June 30th. It was July 4th. And that's why it's called Independence Day.
Absolutely. I'm so glad you're with me. So I thought, you know what? Do you think securing the country was convenient?
No.
No, it wasn't. Why in the world can we not celebrate it on the real day?
Because it's not a holiday. Because it's not a weekend. Because people have to work. That's because we're commercializing it.
I think it's ridiculous. So, you know what? It's like the sun's not going to go down any earlier on a different day. The only thing that's different is, they can't sit home and watch their TV that night. So they're doing it on Saturday. It's like, what gives?
Technically, the sun goes down earlier on Thursday or on the 4th.
Oh, right.
So it would actually be more convenient because we wouldn't have to stay up as late to see the fireworks.
You are right on.
I am right on.
Right on, sister. So then I thought, you know what? You know what that brought me to? A few years ago, and I'm not going to call out who did this, but you know what? It happened, and it's real. Christmas Eve service. Now, that was a pet peeve of mine, and if you're a friend of mine, you know about it because I made sure to tell you about it. Christmas Eve, what is up with that?
I don't know. For a church to have a service of Christmas Eve. That's even worse.
They were still journeying.
Yes.
So what do we... let's celebrate the journey.
She wasn't in labor that day.
Christmas Eve. Excuse me. That just scares me.
Actually, technically, she wasn't in labor till April. But that's for another.
Okay. So anyway, because it was inconvenient?
Yeah.
So that's that inconvenience thing.
Right.
Now let's move on.
Okay, we're moving on.
So I think we're going to move Christmas. Why not? Let's have Christmas. What day would be convenient for you to have Christmas? Stores, nation, people. Let's do that. And then you know what? Let's move Thanksgiving. I like it on Thursdays. But at least it's every third Thursday. But I don't like it there. Because not everybody gets that Friday off.
It's inconvenient.
Don't you think? Mm-hmm. It's a little inconvenient, especially for bankers.
And all the people at the shops have to go to work. That's right. My daughter, who's getting married, the Sunday after Thanksgiving, is going to have to go to work on the Friday before her wedding.
There you go.
Because...
Well, I think we should move it. If we can move Independence Day.
We should move it to make it more convenient for us. It more convenient. We should do it the week before.
Absolutely.
Like on a Tuesday.
Perfect. I'll do that with you. Okay, and what about Easter? I know. Thank goodness it's always on a Sunday.
I know.
But you know what I mean?
It's like always Good Friday.
It's crazy because people are just like so moved by inconvenience
because it's commercialized.
It's crazy.
They miss the reason for the holiday.
Yep.
And you don't want me to get me started on that.
I know.
Because I decorate for Christmas in September.
You do?
Yeah, you know why?
Why?
Because Walmart decorates. And they don't care about it. They don't care about the Christmas holiday. I care about the Christmas holiday. And if Walmart can decorate for Christmas in September, I can decorate for Christmas in September.
There you go. I'm with you.
Thank you.
Oh, I didn't know it'd be such a hot day today, but I had my material early this time.
Yes,
I did. I've been
you were
sitting
telling
on
me
it,
about it,
and I've been stewing on it
all the time. We're going on to a second minute.
Okay, it is a second minute. Okay, here's my next one. You know what? Actually, no, I'm just going to finish up what I was saying. I'm so excited and revved up here. So, we're going to move all these dates and all the inconvenience, right? You know what? Pretty soon, the Independence Day became July 4th. You know what? People are going to go, Mommy, I want to go celebrate Chinese Firecracker Day. That's what it's going to become.
Chinese Firecracker Day.
No, thank you for inventing I've got it here, 7th century. Thanks for looking it up for me.
No problem.
Yeah, thank you for inventing fireworks. I love that. That's not the point. The point is, it's Independence Day, and it should be on the 4th of July.
And you know why we celebrate with fireworks? Because of rockets' red glare, bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Absolutely.
That's right, people.
You're so good. I love this. Okay, so then I thought, what about Easter break and Christmas break? Yeah, Easter vacation and Christmas vacation. Well, we can't call it that in the school system anymore.
Of course not. Can't cross.
It's summer. No, I'm sorry. It is. That church and state thing. That's not even what you think it is, people. Yeah. So,
but we're not political.
No, we're not. So anyway, I thought, you know what? It's Christmas vacation. It's Easter vacation. And you know what? Let's be real here. If they called it Easter vacation and Christmas vacation, if the people that celebrate those holidays didn't have that holiday, you wouldn't have the 5 days off.
That's right. That's right. And it's all about the...
Don't you think?
Yes. But you don't want to, again, we're all about Christianity.
Yeah.
Obviously, because Jesus is here with us. And it's they're his holidays.
Yep.
They are his. They are revolving around the Christian faith.
Yep. And everyone.
But heaven forbid that we
name
get to call them that.
What it is.
Yeah. Now there is a Christmas, right? There are Jewish holidays.
Absolutely.
And there's Kwanzaa, and there's some other,
which is a celebration, not technically a religious holiday, right?
Okay. Yeah. I don't really know what it is. But I know it all. It's a week before Christmas and a week after Christmas. It's not a week before Hanukkah and a week after Hanukkah or during Hanukkah. It's revolves around Christmas, and so that is sad that we don't get to use that.
Speaking of not getting to use something, we're like this.
Okay, I know.
You know what? I'm going to say Merry Christmas for the rest of my life.
Yes.
And you want to know why? Because when I go up to someone and I say Merry Christmas, I'm not saying rub it in your face. What I'm saying is, right here, I thought of this. I'm going to read my own quote. Wishing you well through my faith. Now, if someone wishes me Happy Hanukkah, I'm not going to get mad at them because you know what? They're wishing me well through their faith.
Right.
I take that as a wonderful thing to do.
And it's a way to witness as well.
Oh,
and that's why I have my Christmas mug, right? Because it is Christmas all year long. Jesus died, or he was born and he died, but he lives again. And every year it's Christmas, and it's Christmas all year long, just because we celebrate it at December 25th.
Yeah.
Does not mean that Christmas is over in July.
Yep.
It's Christmas all year long, which is why I keep my Christmas mug out to remind me of that.
That's
all
cool.
Year long.
That's cool.
So,
well, I'm gonna conclude. I know I kind of had a minute or 3 or 4 or 5, but this is my thought of wisdom because I was intense.
You were intense. That's cool.
Intentions should lead your conclusions. So I'm not intending you something ill when I say Merry Christmas. You know what? It's I'm saying have a great life, but this is how I express it. So if someone tells me Happy Hanukkah, and if I can't be upset about that, it's grow up and get real.
That's right.
Sorry, that's just...
We're all supposed to, what does Jesus say we're supposed to do? What's the greatest commandment? To love.
One another.
Love one another. Love Jesus, and then love God, and then love our neighbors.
There you go.
And that's the greatest commandment.
Yep.
So that's what we do.
So, oh, look at. So happy Independence Day.
Happy Independence Day. Merry Christmas.
Yay. Okay. I'm done now.
All right. Whew. Staci's inappropriate moment, which I was kind of struggling with this, but Megan, my youngest daughter, pointed, I keep her around with me, and she just points out all of my inappropriateness. So it's usually pretty easy to come up with something. The other day, so my topic is advice. When is it okay to give unsolicited advice?
Oh.
And who do you ask for advice from, right? So the other day, I'm standing in line at Panda Express with my daughter, and there's these people in front of us talking. And he says, you know what? We had these little chickens, or some friends of ours had these little chickens. And you can't tell if they're male or female when they're little, but found out that it was a rooster by the time it got bigger. And he goes, I don't know what we're going to do. I guess we're just going to let it get older, and then we'll just, tell the neighbors that that's our cell phone ringing or something. So I'm listening to this conversation. And I told my daughter, I said, I should probably tell them, because I have chickens, and I know that when you get them, when they're little, if they turn out to be a rooster, you can take them back to wherever you got them from, and they can exchange them.
No kidding?
No kidding.
Wow.
But my daughter says, no, Mom, that's inappropriate. I go, why is it inappropriate? She goes, because then they'll know that you're eavesdropping on the conversation. And I said, well, how do I let them know this? Because they need to know this important piece of information. She goes, well, what we need to do, here's proper etiquette, I guess, for giving unsolicited advice. She says, we need to start a conversation about chickens and about how we have them, and make it loud enough so they can overhear our conversation.
Yep.
I said, but then aren't we encouraging them to eavesdrop on our conversation?
Yeah.
So we were discussing this. She had an orthodontist appointment yesterday, so we were discussing this with her orthodontist people, and they said one of the orthodontist people said, you know what? It's okay to give advice as long as it's good advice, as long as you're trying to help. So it got me thinking, so it's okay to eavesdrop and give unsolicited advice as long as you think it's good advice. But what if the other people didn't think it was good advice?
But you know what? It might be okay because they were talking loud enough that you could hear. If it was
That's what the discussion was, that if it was something that they didn't want to be overheard, they shouldn't have been discussing it in a public place, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Anyway, I went up to the guy back at the place, and I tapped on his shoulder, and I scared him. Which was kind of surprising because, I have an uncle who was a CHP officer who's very jumpy. And I was wondering what kind of profession this guy had, that if I went like this to tap on his shoulder, he would jump.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, you scared me. And I was like, oh, sorry. This is what you do about the chicken. So he was thankful for my advice, because I just can't say something. Okay, so anyway, that brings me to my second, actually it doesn't really, it's another separate advice issue. So my daughter and I yesterday, again, we're having this discussion. She's not allowed to date. She's too young to go on a date with a boy, but she could go on a double date, right? Or a group date, right? Mm-hmm. But there's this boy that she's known since 3rd grade who they have dated. They have gone out in the past, been boyfriend, girlfriend, but now they're just strictly friends, okay? And she wants to go to the movie with him. Mm-hmm. And I go, I said, it doesn't matter even if you're just friends. And she goes, no, but we're just friends. And I can understand that. I've had guy friends, Okay. I said, but didn't you hold his hand the last time you went to the movies?
Oops.
Well, yeah, but we're just friends. I said, okay, but to you, being a girl, you can do that. But guys think of that differently. No, Mom. She's insisting, no, Mom.
Gateway.
So we're walking to the movies, and we see this group of kids sitting on the against the wall. And so I stopped and talked to them, which horrified my daughter.
You did?
She's like, Mom, you don't just stop and ask strangers for advice. And I'm like, why not? This is a perfect group. They had a mixture of boys and girls in this group, right? They were about my daughter's age, maybe a year younger, a year older, whatever. And they're hanging out as a group. So I'm asking them, I said, so, if you're friends with a girl or a boy, and you go to the movies, and you hold hands, what does that mean? The girl said, oh, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. That means absolutely nothing. You're just friends.
Right.
The boy was like, it means we want to take it further. I I said, exactly. And that's exactly, and Megan heard it, but she was still horrified. Right. She was horrified that I stopped and talked to strangers and asked them for advice. She goes, they don't even know you, Mom. She goes, for years, their parents tell them, don't talk to strangers. And here you come up offering them candy and want to talk to them. I said, first, I didn't offer them candy. But I said, it was a perfect sampling of people who had been completely honest with me because they don't know me.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's where intentions should lead your conclusions. You're okay.
Yeah. Right. But you know what? I think I am gonna let him. Go to the movie on Saturday, but it's gonna be monitored somehow. I haven't figured that out
with
yet.
A group. Oh, find that group again. Just kind of put them in it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I haven't figured out the details though, but I think they're going on Saturday because he's a really good kid. You know, but
there are
a lot of really good kids.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's all I got for today.
Wow, we're good.
We are good.
Okay.
So again, go visit our Facebook page. Go visit www.marleneandstaci.com. Staci. And what? You want to sing?
Yeah.
Okay. Marlene and Staci. You got to put the and in there.
Oh, I got to put the and in there. You're right. And.
Gotcha. Staci. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Bye.
Bye.